Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Priyanka and this is PD Aesthetics. Now, although we've been dealing with this pandemic, a lot of people may have been out of work or working from home. This video may seem a little bit unusual right now. However, Trinidad and Tobago is currently in phase 1 of reopening, and we are hoping that things continue to go well and we can enter phase 2. And this is a pretty good message for anyone who's working from home or still working, right? We don't want to wait until life gets back to normal, whenever that is, in order to make an improvement in our lives. These are some tips on how to find a healthy balance between work and everyday life, especially for people who have long work hours. And despite these long hours, you still have responsibilities when you get home. You work 5 or 6 days a week. But here are some tips that I think will help you to find that balance between managing your work life and also managing your personal life. Prioritize. Write down your top 5 priorities that have nothing to do with work, whether it's family, friends, working out, eating healthy, reading a book, something like that. They don't have to be complicated or time consuming. Simple thing like reading for 20 minutes a day or 15 minutes a day. Now, a lot of people may think that, well, I don't have that time. However, there are 24 hours in a day, and the reason I say to prioritize, write down the top 5 priorities in your life, is because they are things that you consider important for your personal life, for yourself, and your mental or physical well-being. So write down those top 5 priorities and try to stick to it. Schedule at least one thing to look forward to each day, whether it's a short part, a movie, or talk to someone you haven't spoken to in a while, or read an interesting book, read a chapter. So schedule one thing that you will look forward to every day, and try not to multitask when you're doing that one activity. Try to just focus and enjoy that one activity while you're doing it. Whether it's just to have dinner with your family or spend time with your kid. Say no. It's okay to say no to working extra hours all the time. I mean, sometimes you can take a break. You don't have to go out for that extra 2 or 3 hours. You don't have to always work late. I mean, in some cases, it may be necessary. However, if you have a choice, it's okay to say no. And, it's okay to say no to something that would intrude on your personal time, on your me time. Part of this is setting boundaries. So, for example, if you plan a vacation and your office calls you out at the last minute, you have to set that boundary that this is your vacation, this is your personal time to recover and regroup and, get back to that mental state where you can work effectively and efficiently again. It may not be necessary all the time, but there are some times where you need to know that it is necessary, and it's something that you should definitely do. Evaluate your habits. Reflect on your habits. Take a good long hard look at yourself in the mirror and see if you're developing bad habits that are detrimental to your health. A lot of people who work long hours every day tend to end up pushing themselves so hard until they get sick, right? Don't wait until it's too late to fix things. Don't wait until it's too late to reflect on your lifestyle. Are you eating properly? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you exercising enough? If you're constantly working 5 days a week all day, you need to be able to fuel your body and fuel your mind enough to work for those hours. You need to rest adequately in order to get back to that job when you're ready to. For example, having a cup of coffee for breakfast or a sugary snack for lunch instead of a proper meal. When it's your lunchtime, take your lunch break to have a proper healthy meal. It's only going to benefit you in the end. Make time for a good breakfast instead of rushing in the morning to get to work on time. Wake up a little bit earlier if you need time to have that proper breakfast. Exercise always. This is a very important point. And beyond the physical benefits of having a body that looks good, right? Exercise relieves stress and it clears out the mind. I'm sure anyone who exercises regularly will tell you how good they feel after a workout. And if you try it, yes, you're going to feel tired, but you'll also feel a sense of satisfaction and a sense of stress relief when you choose exercises that you like. You don't always have to do something you don't like, so it feels like a task. You can find a workout regimen or workout routine that works for you, something you enjoy, and you feel a good sweat, you feel a good burn after, so you can feel all the benefits that come with it. Involve others. This is a part of socializing where you speak to your friends and family, your colleagues at work, find out what works for them. How do they do it? How do they make it work? What do they do to regroup and to get that mental break that sometimes we need when you get so caught up in the day to day activities? During this stay at home order, during this lockdown that everyone is dealing with, I think everyone has a lot of time now to reflect on that time they need for themselves and how important it is. Make time for yourself. And now that you have some time, develop a schedule that can help you to manage this lifestyle in a healthier way. Meditate. Now, meditating doesn't have to be just sitting down and crossing your legs, closing your eyes, and chanting something. It can be a slow walk through a park, something that's relaxing, maybe some yoga, or just doing something peaceful and enjoyable. Just lying down and enjoying the silence and just doing some deep breaths. There are many various types of meditation that you can do to help your body to relax and find something that helps you to relieve stress. Feeling that sense of calmness and that sense of just quiet and silence, being able to enjoy that silence, can do wonders for your mental health and overall well being. It can help your entire body to just relax a little bit more. Having this work life balance is something that you need to reevaluate often because as life goes on, we develop new routines, new habits, and things need to change. So change is not a bad thing. Don't be afraid of it, but embrace it. Find a way to reevaluate that balance, that schedule that you have, or this routine that you have. And it's always a good idea to reflect on it and make sure, because sometimes you may develop a habit that, okay, well, so I've started reading, but maybe I'm spending too much time reading and I'm neglecting my other responsibilities. That's just one example. So just take steps to reflect and reassess your overall balance to make sure that you have a healthy balance. You can do it maybe every month or every few weeks. You just look back at your routine. What am I doing? How can I improve? Even if you haven't developed any bad habits, there's always room for improvement. There's always something you can include or exclude in order to find a better sense of improvement and success and a better sense of balance in that lifestyle. I hope these tips were beneficial to you and you can put them to use and see some positive rewards. As I said, don't wait for life to resume to being busy and hectic because we don't know when that will be. So don't procrastinate. Use this time wisely to find a proper routine for you, something that works, something that will give you that sense of balance in your life and allow you to enjoy all the things that life has to offer because it's important too. I mean, we're only here once. We might as well enjoy the life that we were given and make the best of it while we can. Yes, working is important. Your job is a priority. However, don't allow it to make you neglect all the other priorities in life. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. And remember, you can go the distance.